Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're like me and you've probably looked into getting emails from Google Maps to build high quality targeted lists, and you've probably run into different plugins that require payments and some of the expensive tools out there. So today I'll be showing you how to do just that using Apify for free. Yeah, we'll be going through process where using Apify you can get these emails for free without paying a dime. No credit cards required. So if you're ready to save some money and learn how to use Google Maps email extractor in Apify, stick around and let's take a deep dive into it. Now, before we jump into the walkthrough, let's talk quickly about what Apify is. For those of us who are new, Apify is a web scraping automation platform. What some of us commonly refer to as SaaS, software as a service. So there's no software installation required on your device. It allows you to extract data from websites or to make your workflows and build custom web scrapers. I'll show you a bit of the interface in a few seconds from now. So we'll be using Apify and specifically some of the web scraper actors to extract these email addresses. The plugin or maybe extension, as might be referred to on some other platform, they are referred to as actors in Apify. Apify is a powerful tool that can be used for a variety of tasks, including one of those that we'll be talking about today, that is extracting email addresses from Google Maps listing. So think of Apify as a toolkit that allows you to automate a plethora of tasks, basically around scraping and automation on the web. So now let's get back to setting up for the task for the day. So we start by creating an account, that is get started. And for myself, I have an account on the platform already, so how does it login, and that takes me into the login with Google, or you can create an account mapping it to your email address. That's fine as well. So that's the login part for now. Then I'll walk you through the remaining. Now that we are logged in, we'll start landing on the home screen, which looks something like this, and this is a run through of some of the actors that I've run in the past. This shows the status, either I aborted it before he completed the exercise or I allowed it run. And from what you can see some are paid. When you see pay per usage or pay per events, meaning you'll be using your free credits, $5 credit allocation monthly for free. That's assigned to every account. My account resets every 8th of the month. So by 8th of April, it will reset again. So if I happen to max out a $5 allocation, then I'll have to wait for 8th of April. So first thing first, I would want to show us the paid actors that gets this job done using just one actor. And if we go to the store, there are about 2 of them that I've seen. I'm sure there might be more. I'll go to Google Maps. Not the interface for the store is just quite interesting because you see apps with similar name or exactly the same name, but they are from different developers or different teams. So, case in point, this is an example of a paid actor where it costs you $6 for every 1,000 results. The interface and the parameters that will be required to extract the leads is about the same thing. Restaurants, which is the keyword or the industry, the niche the business is into, their location, the number of places to extract, 10, 20, 100. Usually I set my default to about 200. Then you hit start. But for you to run this, you must have some credits. That is, you must have some units loaded within your account. This is not a free tool and it's not in trial. There are some of the free paid tools that and on trial, and you can use them for the trial duration, after which you'll be converted to a paying customer. So this is the payment. This is the one of the method that requires payments. So let's look for, I think there's one exactly that I would prefer to show you here. So Google Maps email extractor. Okay, this is it. So this goes straight in. So if you want to go through the two-step process that I use to get this done for free, this entire in your parameters, for $9 for every 1,000 results, you get your emails for any of the businesses that your search query will pull up here. So that's the paid method. Now onto the free method. My go-to method for getting business leads, email addresses to be precise, using Apify and Google Maps is to use two actors. One is the Google Maps scraper from Compass. Interestingly, if you go to the store and you type in Google Maps scraper, you most likely get more than one result for the same name, but you have to look for this particular one from Compass, whatever. I think that's the name of the developer. After which I'll go to the next two. So a quick look at the first one, Google Maps scraper. I have it open here. Similar to the interface that I showed earlier, just the same way you would have used Google Maps in itself. What's the niche of the business you're targeting? So I'll say roofing contractors. I usually like to keep if I'm using more than one parameter here, I usually prefer to keep it similar because you want your list to be clean. I don't think that it makes sense to be searching for restaurants and dentists within the same search query. It might give a bit of problem in sorting. Location, let's do Houston, and the number of results that you want. For the sake of this test, I'll just do 10. So meaning it's going to pull 10 results for roofing contractors, 10 results for roof cleaning. Without this, I think I'm good to go. So it's save and start, takes me to the next page, and the process will comment itself. On this page, if everything goes as planned, if there's no error, usually if there's an error or a problem with the parameters entered, you get an error notification within a few seconds of landing on this page. So now it's showing us about the number of results that it has seen, not pulled, 2 of 309, meaning there are about 309 results for the search queries that I entered in the previous step. 0 results yet because it hasn't started pulling them. On this lower end of the sidebar, you can see the memory utilization and the credit allocation to the accounts that's being used. So you can see it's pulling the results. I believe when it gets to 20 results, it should stop. So you can see the business name, total score, number of reviews. This is reviews, number of reviews, phone number, just the general business information as we would have seen if we went to the Google Maps itself. But one thing you will notice is there's no email address coming up on this page, just the website, the domain. So this is what we're going to use for this column. The website is what we'll be using for the next step. So I'll take a pause now, let this run, or probably abort it before. If it's going to go beyond the 20 limit I've set, then extract so it's 20 already. Let's just, okay, so it's fine. It's gotten 20 results and now it's paused. Now it's stopped. Click on export. I usually go CSV or Excel. So let's do Excel. If there's a specific parameter that we are interested in only, and you don't want to go all the entire detail, then we'll come in here. So I'll rather extract everything. Even though behind the scene, what I'll be doing is I'll open the spreadsheet, pull out all the websites, then I'll take it into the next step of the training. Now, my final step. After exporting the list, I've opened it in the spreadsheet editor of preference, anyone you have, be it Microsoft or any other one out there. Pulled all the domain or the websites on this column into a notepad. Saved some of my PC. I think that explains itself already. Then I'll come to the contact details scraper. This is also a paper event, so we'll be using our credits. Our last run for the 20 business details costs this amount in here. You can see it's extremely reasonable, and we haven't paid anything. We're just using out of the free units that's been allocated to the account. That's about 5 cents in there. Now I have the notepad file where the list of domains or the websites are stored. I'll come in here and I'll link or pick the text file. I will name it Rovers on my PC. It gives this list. I want to have it here. If I click on it to show you, these are some of the addresses in here. Floor design modeling.com for reference. And you can see this is the same domain in here. So with that's fine. I usually don't change anything around there, but these are my settings. Scraping, it goes maximum 2 link depth. That is, aside the home page, if the contact details, the business information is not in the home page, it goes 1 level deep, after which but if none of those details are in there. For most business websites, if contact details cannot be found on the first link, maybe the home page, and it cannot be found on the next level link, that is maybe example.com/contacts, then I don't think there will be any need to go a link deeper, else you'll be wasting precious time and resources. So with this, similar to the previous step, all parameters in, it's save and start to run the actor, and we'll just let it do its thing. It's just about how many, less than 20 websites that we're going through. Okay, 18. So now it's doing its thing. You can see the number of email addresses found, phone numbers found, and some of the other details in there. It's completed. Everything is fine. Now you have some reference for the number of information that was found for each of these. So what you'll be getting is email, phone, links, some of the social media handles, etc. So that completes the process. This is basically my go-to method. Outside of Apify, I do some cross-matching within Excel. Maybe if there's any need for that video, if you want me to make a video on how I do some of the cross-matching in Excel to bring some of the information in this run and match it to what I've gotten in this run as well. But usually it's straightforward for me. If I need to pass this on to my appointment setter, I already have the email addresses, I have the phone number, and we'll just take it from there. So that's basically it for this process. Let's hit export again. Excel, my usual go-to. And sometimes I pass it on, I use JSON if I need to pass it on to some other tools to pull out the information. maybe some mailer solutions just to import it, and it does the interpretation of what's within the JSON file. I also do an Excel as well, and can go through it, get all the business details and fine. So that's it for this method. If there's any other thing you need me to explain further, drop a comment below, and I would be in the comments looking out for any additional help or assistance that you might need, and I'll make that happen as well. Before we go, I felt it was important to show you the exports. So this is the spreadsheet detailing the exports, the contact details export. These are the websites again, the email addresses. For some websites, they have more than one email address pulled. Maybe there are multiple pages. Usually, sometimes it's the same, or maybe the way you can say caps, differences, etc. It tries as much as possible to pull everything. So I like this method. In some instances, you have more than 2 columns based on the number of email addresses found per page, so that it doesn't leave anything missing out. Then you have some of the other details in here, the social media handles, Facebook, LinkedIn, phone numbers, and the likes. So I believe this has been very helpful for me. I run this every other, many times a day, months, as many leads as possible that I need, and can pass it on to my appointment setters, and it starts reaching out to these businesses. So I use some other tools for email, cleaning and other things I like. So if you found this video useful and helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Apify tutorial. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions as well. And don't forget to share this video with anyone who's looking for a free way to extract email addresses from Google Maps. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.